Hello, everybody. This is Becky here at Aunt Beck's Creations, and that's Howie sitting there. And I told him he had to leave, but he's assured me he does not have to leave if he doesn't want to. So today we're going to do a neutral page, and mine's going to fall across from my purple page. But I'm going to set my journal aside. This is the rainbow journal that we started that Barbara Avery sent me, and we did a page according to the rainbow. So red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, and violet. Hi, Safia. Hi, Teresa. So there's the red and orange pages, the yellow and green. And then this is kind of the blue and then indigo. And this has a flap on it. And the purple page. And I did go in and I went around everything and with either a white Posca or a black Posca just to outline everything. And I put Janet Nash's name on here because she sent me the little bird cluster. So let's look. I'm going to just dump out my what I call neutrals, creams, beige, brown, that kind of thing. And we'll see. We got some words here. Howard, honey, you're going to need to jump down. Come on. I know you don't want to. Here, get your chair over here. There you go. Be a good boy. Stay over there. All right. So if you're in the USA, are you getting ready for Thanksgiving tomorrow? Hey, Janet, you made it. Good. I trust they got the water turned off for you. I hope. Hi, Joyce. So let's see. We got some doilies. And there's some more words. And a stamp. And some more words. And then there's a calendar. And this is next year's calendar. I might save that out to put in my journal. And more words and more words. This is kind of pretty. It's a negative with a rose on it. So that goes with the focal images. And then I've got some more of those clear things. And then there's a photo booth picture and the butterfly. So I'm putting anything that could be a focal image to the side, words to the side. That's basically just a paper. More words. These could be just add-ons, not really just additional things. Oh, that's got white there, but it's red there. Set that aside. All right, so these papers we could set aside to use as some of our background. More focal images. I think that's what these are. It's the cats. And there's another little piece. A little fish. All those smaller pieces that aren't really a picture like a cat or a stamp or something, I'm setting aside. There's another one of those little wax seals. Some negatives. A stamped image. There's another card. And this says hand altered book. I think this is something that came from Keisha. Yeah, because that came from Keisha. So what's everybody doing? I just baked a mincemeat pie. These are bugs from Lori. A mincemeat pie and a pumpkin pie. And when I was pulling the pumpkin out, the pot holder touched it and peeled off a corner. But one of my high school classmates said, just put a little whipped cream on top. It won't matter. So that could be actually used as part of the background as well. We got some interest that we can make a frame with that. Oh, this is going to be a fun page. We can do up. I'm going to put these kind of as the background. We'll build the background from this stuff here. I think these would be fun to put over top of something else. I actually want those over there. Not that one. There's another bug. Lori sent me a bunch of bugs. That's part of an envelope, and I love how it just looks the way it does. And there's a black and white pocket. And these are the ladies. Let's see. We might use the black and white lady in that black and white dress. Or that one's pretty too. All right, we'll set those aside. It'll take me a few minutes to get through all this stuff here. I have quite a lot in the neutrals. I could probably do a whole journal just in neutrals. But this is stuff that came to me in Happy Mail. That one we'll have to save and do something with at Christmas. It's all there. So whenever you get a chance, just go back and do them in order, and you'll have it before you know it. Now, I think it was Kathy Whitney sent me all these cool kitty cats sitting in a line so I could color them. I might set those aside to color them later. I think it was Cheryl sent me those. Oh, I like the hey there. Hey there. And there's a G. Imagine, imagine, imagine. Little ticket. Oh, Anne sent me the birds. I'm just trying to get the background paper stuff. I don't really want anything that's going to decorate the page just yet. And tea bags. I think those came from Carol, maybe. Some more letters. Got all kinds of stamps and more letters and a journaling spot. Dogs and cats. More stickers. I'm just doing this quickly because I don't want to be here all day. There's the music paper I could have used last Sunday with Anne. Might save this piano paper for another day. This is interesting on both sides. It's a wallpaper. There's another decorated envelope. That looks like a Janet Nash envelope. A trick or treat. I don't think we need to trick or treat right now. More bugs. And a feather. And this cool paper here. And then there's another envelope there. It's kind of interesting for the background. I'll pull these apart and put the girl in a separate pile. All right. All right, let's see. What do I want to use? I really kind of like this. But I think I want to stick with shades of cream this time. So we'll save the black and white for another day. So I'm going to pull a piece of this fragile music paper. Maybe a piece of this. And if I remember right, this stuff doesn't tear. You have to about cut it. So let's just pull a bit of this apart here. We'll just cut a little piece off. Let me see. You'll get back to doing things, Teresa. Be patient with yourself. I think I want a page of this. Remember, our page isn't real big. I'll cut a piece of this wallpaper. Actually, the stuff I've already cut or I'm deciding not to use, I ought to be putting back in the bag for another day so they're not in the way. That's kind of interesting. We'll put that down. Save that piece for another day. Just want a piece of this, not a bunch. I'll have to remember I have music paper in the neutral pocket. Hi, Ann. Hi, Lori. Hi, Gail. Anybody else come in that I missed? Pumpkin pie is the only thing, well, pumpkin pie, chocolate pie, lemon meringue, things like that, they don't have anything on top. Now, my mincemeat pie it's a 2-crust pie. Anything that has like a fruit in it or meat and vegetable type pies, they generally have a top crust. So we don't put a crust on top of a pumpkin pie just would not work because it would sink right in. Because it's a real watery consistency when you pour that pumpkin mix in. Yeah. This one took forever to bake. I finally got it out the oven, and then I stuck the darn mitt right in the middle of not in the middle, but on the side of the pie. And I was like, oh. But like I said, my high school classmate, she chimed in and said, oh, don't worry about it. Just put some whipped topping on top of it. It'll be fine. Nobody will know. And I bought real whipping cream to whip myself. Oh, I like that. Looks like Edgar Allan Poe on it. I love this paper, this washi. And I like this, but it's too white. So I'm going to set it aside. And those are more like focal images. My stomach is growling. It shouldn't be. I want a row of mushrooms. So we'll just tear us a row of mushrooms and put the rest of them back in. Has anybody else started watching? It's called Wendy on Netflix. It's basically Addams Family, but brought to this era. I was just watching that on Greg's TV. He's sleeping right now because he worked last night. All right. Okay. So let's just put a background down. I'll save that for a true black and white page. What did I do with the book? Oh, there. Sorry, I'm just reading what y'all are writing about pies. There's Joyce and Barbara. All right, so let's cover our page. I might stick down some bigger pieces this time. I found one of these cheap from the dollar store cutting mats that Cindy Utter uses. She got some of these. You get 2 in a package for the $1, and they work great if you don't have wax paper. These thin plastic cutting mats work good. And I've got wax paper that I can use to spread the glue in the back of this. I don't know what I did with that. Oh, it's on the table. That's why I can't find it. It's already on the table. Yep, a pie discussion is appropriate. And Scott put a request in for mincemeat, and I just used the canned jarred mincemeat that you buy off the counter, off the shelf. And I used 2 jars in the pie. So it's got a lot of filling. My mother-in-law probably wanted me to make several pies, but I think 1 pie in each flavor is enough because I don't think the whole gang's not coming this year. Some are waiting and coming at Christmas from Tennessee, so not everybody's going to be there. This time. Here we go. I want to put this one on upside down because I can. Yesterday, I baked one of my mother-in-law's white fruitcakes, and it's done. It's wrapped, and I wrapped it really multiple layers, tightly wrapped plastic wrap over top of it so the cake doesn't dry out between now and Christmas. And I put it in the freezer for safekeeping and to mellow, and I'll pull it out about a week before Christmas, and we'll take it to my mother-in-law's for Christmas Eve. Let's see. This stuff is so fragile. I might use some of this other glue because I'm afraid to get too aggressive with it. Hi, Nashwa. Oh, that one's not open. Durr. Anyway, hang on. I'm just building a background on my page. Must be into gluing things on upside down because that one just got glued on upside down too. everybody is prepping for tomorrow here in the U.S., but has anybody started making any Christmas gifts for next month? I have ideas in mind, but I need to know, who I'm going to come in contact with over Christmas. I'll probably make some things for two of my sisters because we're getting together. My one sister's getting to go on her yearly cruise this year, I think. So she'll be in somewhere on a cruise. They do it for their anniversary every year, except for, during the lockdown, they didn't get to go that year. So they'll be going on a cruise. They've been to the Bahamas and they've been to Mexico and they've been all over the place doing their yearly anniversary trip. Scott gave his students their final last night, and he doesn't have a course set up for the next semester, so I'm not sure what the plan is. But he is enjoying teaching in the evenings. And I should also say that if you don't do Thanksgiving or Christmas, I hope you have a wonderful holiday, whatever the winter holiday is for your life and customs. Yeah, see, we've been doing just for the children under 18, but we've kind of lost touch with all of them, and I'm not sure. I'm not sure what to do. I just don't know. So we'll probably just get a couple little gifts for each other and Greg and let that be it this year. Scott's mom says she doesn't want or need anything. She's 95. She's got everything she needs. She just likes more time with us. So we try to get over there once or twice a week. I think she kind of liked it when my washer was broke because I was over there more often. Remember, I'm just laying down a background of sorts here. Let's put some of this on here. I'll use Yes Paste on this. So you just said, let's just get together, or, let's not worry about the whole gift giving. That's a good idea. I like to make things for the people I know that appreciate handmade items. You know, I like to do that. But not everybody appreciates it. So it's easy to figure out which ones will appreciate it and which ones won't. And then the ones that won't, they get store-bought gifts or nothing. Or I definitely put them on the list of you're not getting a handmade item from me again. Because, I mean, seriously, after I put in all that work, okay, I think we've about got a background. I think we need to start playing with layers. I just wanted to show that you don't always have to have a bunch of color on your page to have it be a journal page. That was the goal for today. That doesn't look like it has any adhesive under the corner. Okay, let me get a wet one. I was watching Mary this morning work in her sketchbook, and she was making some little cards. I'm going to cook my turkey today, Riri says. Yeah, it's kind of heartbreaking when you put your time and talents into something and then they just cast it aside, or they don't even say thank you or anything, you know. All right, let's play with what we have left here. I've got these cool papers. I definitely want to have the mushrooms on here somewhere. And I love this. It's kind of a fabric tape. I want to keep that. I definitely want to use this little piece because it looks like a flag. I'm just playing right now. None of this is going to stay in stone. I don't need that piece of book paper, so we'll put it back in the envelope. That would be kind of pretty underneath there. I definitely want to use a piece of this. This just intrigues me. This is that packing stuff. So we definitely want to use that. Let's see. I've got a couple pieces of brown paper. That should be added to the background, I think. So I'm going to lift the mushrooms, these two back off. And I'm going to put this down in a couple places. There's Mary now. Thought it was funny. Y'all were talking about getting turkey thighs and legs. And I was sitting here going, ugh, no, no, no. I only like the breast meat. So I think my mother-in-law is just doing a turkey breast. I might check one more time to make sure they don't need me to take on something else as well as the pies, like broccoli casserole or something. My brother-in-law has put a request in that we not have green beans. He doesn't want any green beans this year. Hardly anybody eats them anyway. So, all right. I'm thinking the rest of this I'll put down with wet glue. So I'm going to clean my jar up. I like to make oyster dressing, but there's only a few people besides myself that will eat it, and oysters are so expensive that I said I'm just not going to make it this year. If I ever host Thanksgiving again, I'll do it New England style with oyster dressing and turkey and stuff, but I'm just not going to do it this year. I don't have my wet. I need to go get a paper towel with just some plain water on it to clean the glue off the surface. Hang on, I'll be right back. All right. This is what you have to do if you don't want your page sticky with Yes Paste. Take plain water on a paper towel and clean it up before it gets dry, real dry, and your page won't be sticky. There we go. I'm going to glue this up here. Let's get the glue wall. I think the last time I hosted my side of the family, we had 17 here, and the family has grown even larger. And so many of us have lost touch with one another and miscommunications and that kind of thing that I don't think anybody would show up. So it would be with Scott's family. It's a long story. It would be different if I had, if I'd lived with them my entire life, I'd make more effort. But I feel like I shouldn't have to chase something like family. And I've got my two sisters that live here that we're close, and we get together once a month for a meal. Let's see. I need to weigh this down with something that it might pick up some color off from this. But while I'm messing around, I'm just going to set this cutting board on here. And hopefully it won't lift it up. I've used this to do painty papers. Roll the color out on a old glass cutting mat, and then you do it just like a jelly plate. So you don't have to have a jelly plate to do painty papers. You can do them with a sheet of glass. Just not like picture glass. I wouldn't recommend that because that breaks pretty easy. But a piece of old cutting board. I think I locked Howard in the cabinet. Howard, did I lock you in there? Come out. Come out of the cabinet. I thought I heard you walking around. Come on. Come here. I don't trust you with the pies. Come here. Yeah, come on, Sassy. Come on, Sassy boy. Get in here. Little trickster. He's something else. All right. I've got this stuff over here. I'm going to go back through this while that's drying a little bit. I usually cut the background off these ladies. I really like this little girl right here, so we might put her, because she kind of matches the rest of the stuff I have off to the side. All right, I'm going to throw some of this stuff back in the bag for the next time. I think I've got enough of the Queen in this journal. And I love this rose on a film strip, but I'm going to save it for a black and white page. Same goes for this butterfly. I do have that. I don't know. Shove it in here. I'm going to save those kitty cats out and color them. Let's see. Oh, there's my ladies I was thinking about. No. Changed my mind. I do like this envelope. It's just the back of an envelope. I think Anne did that because she does that faux paper. And I like these aged pieces here. I'll quickly go through this. This has a pink tinge to it, so I'm going to pull it out. And see, this is where I could use a piece of the piano roll that Beth sent me. And then these are cool. Look, that one's all kitty cats. Let's save the kitty cats, and I'll put the little girl and these back in here. No. Maybe one of these tea bag things. I don't know. No. I'm thinking. Think. Those owls are pretty. Ooh, that's pretty. Okay. That's true. That's true. My son still lives at home, though, so I don't think he'll ever get married. I might use one of those birds from Anne. These bugs from Lori are cool. She sent me a whole envelope of bugs. And they would really match that paper good. Maybe I'll pull out 3 different bugs. Tippy's growling in his sleep. And I'll put the rest of the bugs back. That feather is cool. And it's a sticker that started to peel up on me. Oh, I like that beetle better than this thing. Let me get that beetle. Some of these might get used and some of these won't. I'm going to put the birds back. Changed my mind, Ian. Sorry. I love these leaves too. They're kind of cool. I think that's a Tim Holtz die. I need to put that on my Christmas wish list because I think that is cool looking. There's another one. Oh, those are cool. I'm just looking at what I've got here. I'll be back out to look at the chat in just a second. So many little things in there. All right, so 1, 2. I must have accidentally picked up one of the bugs. So, okay, I'm going to put the bugs there. Leaves, plants, separate them out a little bit here. This butterfly is pretty too. And I love this frame. The clock. Bicycle. No. Save the kitty cats. Piano roll. Envelope. There's the other bug. And the little girl. So I'm going to pick this up. Whoops. I'm losing stuff. See Barbara above. The email that I sent you is the email that we have on the PayPal. I'll get with you after this. The email address that I had sent to you is the PayPal one. And if you put that in and you do send friends and family, it should work. All right, let's play a little bit. I love this little girl. She's so cute. And then I had that frame, and I was thinking, what if I kind of build up in the frame and make like a mini collage in the frame? And I'll just trim it to fit. So maybe put that down here. And then I had those things that I liked underneath here. And if you want certain elements to pop, you can do the whole, put something black behind it. I really like that tape. I'm going to have to see if I can get it loose. I'm glad it arrived safely. All right. Okay, this is my plan here. I think what I'm going to do is build a cluster. Can you see over here? You can. I want to build a cluster. All right. Okay, what I'm thinking. Think. I think Mary said she was working on a cross stitch for that. A cross stitch on the Christmas one. I started doing a scrap gan with the gray yarn and this little pieces I had left over from making hats for Lizzie. All right, so I'm going to build this kind of on the fly. And I think I'm going to trim the little girl down some so she'll fit better in the frame. It's like reverse building. So I've got this going here. I'm going to trim her closer. And I need to sit down because my back is killing me. I'm going to have to move my mat out the way so I can bring the chair in closer. Because standing is doing my head in and my back. I'm going to trim all this excess on the outside edge off. All right, so I can stick her in there now. And then I was thinking, I think I'll trim the edge off. I think this is a sticker, so I'll have to peel that back off this sticker. I don't know if I'll be able to get the back off from it after I've cut it, but I guess we'll see. I just don't want that white edge around it. But I'm glad the teddy bear has got its new jacket, Barbara. I kind of like the clock to peek out the top a little bit, maybe. What else do we have here that we could put inside the frame? This looks like a letter. Let's just trim off this piece here. And maybe tear a portion of it so it looks like it was torn. And maybe slide that under there. Stick her little face in like that. And maybe have the clock so parts of it are showing in and out. I'm just going to layer this for right now. Oh, and I like the idea. I'll pull this back off. Put this down, and then I'll put my the whole image on there. Down on the bottom. I'm going to glue this on down. You should be able to click on send money and do friends and family. Oh, Barbara sent me a picture of her teddy in the sweater. Hang on, guys. Is it a cross stitch like we just did with the Tunisian crochet? Mary? Is it a cross stitch like we did with the Tunisian, or is it different? Oh, look at him. There he is in the sweater I made. Isn't he cute? That's so cute. He looks nice and warm now. That's awesome. Very similar. It is definitely one of those you have to slow down and think about. It's that step back that's not natural in your motion in crochet. It's not natural to step back a stitch. So you just have to retrain your brain just for that stitch. Oh, bye, Gail. Have a wonderful day tomorrow. So that means Carol and Sherry Van should have received their packages because they're just in Canada. But sometimes things get to the UK before the gals in Canada get their goodies. Kelly's like, why is this pulled out here? So see, I'm thinking put this little girl under there. She's so cute. And then some of the mushrooms in there maybe. And I'm just testing things here. Getting it to layer the way I want is becoming an issue. And the clock. You know what? I'll just stick this clock down. Miniseries, Mr. Selfridge. I don't know if I've seen that. Oh, it's not what I thought I grabbed. Howard's like, quit rolling that chair across the table. I'm trying to sleep over here. Now I know this is a sticker, but getting that back loose. Oh, I think I got it from the other side. Please hold. Who's digging on my chair? Kelly. No digging on the chair. Callie was the first one to try out the new basket. She says it's very cool, Mom. I am going to put the clock up here. And if that sticker comes off at some point, I'll glue it back down. All right, I'm going to try to put this thing together. Whoa. I'm going to glue her across the bottom and just up this side so that I can slip this other paper in because I'm building this thing backwards. Okay. I was thinking I want this. Like that. So we'll just put a little glue. To hold it in place. Looks like I caught it a little bit there. Not by much, but enough to hold it in place. And I'll stick this behind her, like so. Where's that other piece that's the same color? I'm going to stab myself with that thing yet. Angie would not like that if I did that. Okay. Just a little dot of glue. Right there. Slide this through. Whoops. Can glue another little piece of her face together right there. Okay, let's see what it looks like on the other side. Just trying to do a cluster up here. I'm going to trim it so it's even with the square or the rectangle or whatever you want to call this. There we go. It's trash. This paper is almost too light. That's a bummer. But I have other things here. I have this sweet little butterfly here. And then I got these flowers. All right, I'm going to trim this off and I'm going to stick it down where I want it on the page. And then we'll add the final attributes. All going to glue that down right there. All right. Remember, I'll bring all these components to the front with just a big pen here in a little bit. Oh, I like these leaves too. Maybe just a couple of these. Maybe I do need that third one. I don't know if I like those or not. I have the bugs that Lori sent me yet. Maybe too many bugs on one page is not a good thing. We'll save those for another time. I do want to stick this butterfly here. Gotta sit down so I can work this sticker apart again. Of course, I've got all the kitty cats too. What on earth? Listen to this, what this says. To smile while you suffocate and die. And that would be just fine. And what a lovely time that it would surely be. So bite your tongue and choke yourself to sleep. That's horrible. Oh my gosh. I don't like the bicycle. We'll throw the bicycle back in there. I know. That's what it says right there. I was like, huh? I'm not going to use this kitty cats. They don't talk nice. Anyway. Oh, I do like this tape though. I read it and I was like, oh, I have to share this because this is awful. It's like, wow. Forgot I had that little bit. Too late now. I'm not going to use any of this, so I might as well put it back in the bag for another time. That is not wanting to stick down. Put a little piece of this up here. I look up at the screen every once in a while just to see how it looks, because you get a different perspective. And if you can't put it up on your computer because you're not live, you could always take a picture of it with your phone and look at it, and you can even change its values to completely black and white so you can see where you need to balance things out so it doesn't look heavy just on one side. Draw your eye around the page some. Besides, I really like this tape and I want to use every last bit of it. Whoops. Well, here comes the fat squirrel over the roof. Tippy's heard it. He's like, if I could get out there, squirrel, things would not end well for you. Well, the glue's going to dry before I can get the tape loose from the paper. Come on. Because I'm trying to hurry. Slow down. It'll be fine. You can add more glue. There we go. I just like that, to draw your eye around the page. I do like these leaves. Just they are just distracting too much. Detracting. They're not beneficial. Now I do like that. So let's see if we can get the sticker off the back of this. Using up stuff. Oh, come on. Again, if it comes undone, I'll put a little glue on it, stick it back down. I'll put the sentiment up there, the words. I don't think these are stickers. Now they could be. I've been gluing them down. Some of these, it's so hard to tell if they're stickers or not. And you know, when you get them in Happy Mail, I don't think that one is. You just don't know. Oh, wait. Maybe it is. No, we're going to glue it down. Yes, the sketching was awesome this morning. I have some faces and I have some tracing paper. And I'm thinking I might try. I have a journal that's nothing but faces. And I want to try some of Dee Dee's techniques. All right, let's see what we got here. We don't need trick or treat. Let's see here what we got. Got some typewriter keys. 2 light in color. So we'll put those back in. This is not a hand-altered book. I like that there's things there. 2 light, 2 light, 2 light, 2 light, 2 light. And then we got the black words, the black sayings here. I could peel that off and stick it there. No, it takes the focus off the little sweet little girl's face. And I got to stick this butterfly down too. Oh, I know, Mary. You're going to discover there's a lot you've been missing. I think you're going to find you're going to discover a lot. All right, now I've got all these black words here. I think this is just paper here, but I like this color family for this page. So we have sunset, wonderful, friends, imagine, handmade, yourself, sunset, inspire, journey, magic, and enjoy. So which ones? I'll just start cutting up the page. I think you're going to be really happy, Mary. All right, I'm going to save those. So maybe what we ought to do is look and see what's on here that goes with the word over here. So it's got on here, follow your heart. So we could do journey is one of our words. So I'll cut the journey out. So I'll put, I don't know if they'll stick there or not. And then put follow your heart under that. And then we've got Sunset, Wonderful Friends, Imagine, Handmade, Yourself, Sunset, Inspire. You got 2 sunsets on there. Magic and Enjoy. Let's see. I like that one too. Listen to your heart. It will show you the way. That goes with Journey as well. We could almost put Journey on there and then just look for things that go with Journey. Let's do that. Journey will kind of be our keyword. We'll put that right there. And then we'll just cover this with a bunch of these other sayings. And we'll save these for about another. I'm going to put this through my handy dandy little X sticker maker. I bet Janet's having fun catching up with Ben. She picked him up from the airport this morning. I bet he's got all kinds of stories to say. Yes, I am still going to put glue down. Aw, thank you. Okay, I'm trying to peel it off the wrong way. Oh, come on. I cut my nails. That's the problem. That's the problem, mister. You cut your fingernails. Ugh. Come on, lady. Why'd you cut your nails? Because they were driving me crazy when I was trying to roll dough out. Nothing like pie dough under your fingernails. So I took a minute, washed my hands, cut my nails off. Now I'm struggling. Oh well. Howard's being a good boy now. He's asleep in the chair over there. Looking cute. All right. He said, I heard my name. I guess I need to get up and be annoying now. All right. So, Journey. And I got it crooked because I'm not standing over it. And it probably won't come up. Nope. Not going to worry about it. So, I want to put Follow Your Heart. What was the other one? Listen to your heart. It'll show you the way. What else do we have on here that goes with Journey? With brave wings, she flies. Let's see. Dance in the rain. You warm my heart. Love is everything. Give thanks with a grateful heart. Our love is like a song. Love lives here. Home is where the heart is. Happy together. Coffee and friends warms the heart. Always and forever. The details. Our time is now. That would go with the clock. Let's put it on the clock like that. I'm just quickly reading down through here. Not all who wander are lost. I can put that down here. All right. So that's looking good. So then what you do is you take your big pen and you bring things out of the background. Like I want to make sure you can see my little girl. So I'm just going to do some scribbly lines around the cluster, avoiding the bugs because I want them to look like they're on top. And then if you do some squiggly lines like that, it looks cool. Let me see here. Can you guys see it okay? You can go around your word. Now, if you wanted to do something to kind of pull it really all kind of together even more, you could do another common element. Like you could pull one of these colors out and add splatters if you want to. I'm going to do a little border just like around the words, but around the outside edge. Maybe I'll avoid the little tape and then just do some little squiggle lines like that. Little scribbles. So, let's see. This has got a gold tinge to it, and I have a gold pen. Not quite. Where's the gold? Here it is. I might have to order some more of these. I go through these a lot because I love to use these gold Signo Uniball gold pens. They work really good too. But you could use it and make you another border, a little maybe dashy line around your outside edge. And it doesn't even have to connect all the way. Maybe add some things on your page, like some swirls, different sizes. Maybe I'll highlight the little girl with a little gold line by her picture. Like so. And I could go around the inside of this frame if my eyes will focus on it, because it's got an edge to it. I don't know if it'll write on that picture, but we'll see. All right. Then we need to date it today. Today is the 23rd. I don't even know what the last date is we did on here. The 16th. So I get confused on these things. 16th. So we need to move that to 2 and this to let's see if that's it. And I'll just stick that right there. And I'll get my black pen back and I'll sign it. And I'll turn it so you guys can see it. I'll just sign it over here. So we'll do the ta-da. I can take this out. Move the wax paper from the purple page. So don't be afraid to do, like, mix things up a bit and step away from color every once in a while and look at value. I could probably use, I can look at on the screen up there and I can see I could use something dark right up in here so that the dark would flow down the page, because right now it looks like it stops with the clock and that there's nothing going on up here. So if I could find another saying and put it up in this area, it would help balance it. But I'm going to leave it like it is. You get the gist of looking at it. Anne does really good pages too. Hi, Carol. You sneaky thing. I didn't see you sneak in. I hope you're feeling better. Yeah. And now, I don't know about next week, what you guys might want to do. We might do a sewing project next week. I might draw us up a pattern for something. Or we could do a black and white page. I'll think about it. I've got 1, 2, 3 and the back cover, and then we got to do the covers, and I've got this. But on this back cover, I want to do a pocket with this so I can put Barbara's letter in it where she had wrote to me about what this journal meant to her. And you know, I've got her pictures on that. See, she made it. This is from me. There's Barbara. And her address is on the back of this, so I'm not going to turn it over. But that's got her card and message that came with this journal, and I want to keep that. So I'm thinking put a pocket in the back that I can slide that letter in. So we've got 3 more pages to do. Yes, 3 more pages to do, plus the cover. I want to do the outside cover so that it reads what's inside. So the outside needs to have all the colors used on the inside. We might, I might divide this up into sections, and we would do like red, orange, yeah, and do it like stripes down the page. That could be fun. Just do a small little strip. I think that's what I'd like to do, is divide this up into the rainbow, figure out how long it is, and then divide it up by the red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, and violet. 7 sections. I'll have to divide this into 7 sections. Could be 8 if you wanted to include the neutrals. But I have had so much fun putting y'all's stuff that you have sent me as wonderful gifts and turn around and put them in a journal specifically for gifts from y'all. So all of this stuff I'm using in this has come from you guys that have mailed me. So if you see something in here that you sent, thank you. And then see, this opens. Don't know who sent me that, but that's cute. It's got a little hidden flower inside. But there's so many interesting things in here that I've included, the little cards and things. Turn the ladies into fairies with the butterflies. All of these butterflies you guys have been sending me. I did another fairy lady there with the butterflies. This is a tab or flap. What do they call these? Tip in. This was one of the cards that Barbara had included with her journal. And so, and of course we've gotten the Queen in here in so many times. And that's kind of a remembrance of really the world's loss of the Queen. And gifts from you guys where you already made clusters for me. I fussed at Janet Nash about not signing her work, but she told me she made that. So I put her name down there. But yeah. And see, I could have used, you know what we could put up here to balance this page is that black coin. Not coin. It's another one of these wax seals, and how fitting that it would be corner to corner. Hang on, let me see if I can find that. That'd be great. I might have to pull everything out to find it. Is that it? No, that's a button. Button. Who found the button? I did, but it's not the button I wanted. Oh, it's because I'm looking for it. I can't find it. Oh, I think that's it right there. And I think Deb Farrell made these. I'm not sure. The little pieces. Now let me look and make sure I'm not putting this on upside down. And that is a heart, so we want to make sure that's right side up. Let's see if I stick that up there. I'm going to glue it down. Might have to set something on this to get it to glue because that paper sucks stuff up so fast. Let's see, if you put something up here that's dark, now the dark kind of flows through the page. You see what I mean by that? All right, guys. So I will come up with something for us next week, whether we do a black and white page. Maybe we'll do a black and white page with just a pop of a single color. I love to do that in quilting. A black and white quilt with a pop of red or turquoise. That is so beautiful. So that is all I have for today. I don't have anything else planned. So I guess I'll let you guys go and wish you a wonderful Thanksgiving and be safe. Younger drivers don't always pay attention, so you have to look out for yourself out there. All right. Bye, guys. Take care.